Hi guys, welcome to our daily encounter. Today we read about the dangers of wrapping up all of our spirituality into another individual, another person. We find this with Josiah and the people of Judah. The people of Judah served the Lord as long as Josiah was around, but as soon as Josiah was gone, they went right back into their idolatrous, sinful ways. This is indicated by chapter 34 and verse 33, where it says, "And Josiah took away all the abominations from the lands belonging to the sons of Israel, and made all who were present in Israel to serve Yahweh their God. Throughout his lifetime they did not turn away from following Yahweh, the God of their fathers." So it says here that Josiah took away the abominations and made all who were present to serve Yahweh. And this language is found throughout the text in connection to Josiah. Josiah is the one motivating the people. Josiah is the one that's appointing people to their stations. It's Josiah who is getting rid of all the abominations. And it says that they were faithful to God as long as Josiah was around. And we find in chapter 36 that once Josiah is out of the picture, God is out of the picture as far as the people are concerned. And they go right back to their ways, their old ways again. And this is a danger for all people of faith. People who, or the danger is that oftentimes people have their whole spiritual life wrapped in another person. Sometimes it's the preacher. As long as the preacher is preaching, as long as they are being able to learn under that particular preacher, the people are thriving, they're doing well, they're following the Lord. But as soon as that preacher retires or dies, or as in some cases becomes unfaithful and falls away from the Lord, then the people who have been being taught under that particular preacher, their spiritual life just completely unravels, as though their faith wasn't in the Lord, but their faith was in that individual, in the preacher. This can happen with people's spouses. It might be a wife. All of her spiritual life and vibrance is caught up in her husband. It could be that the husband's spiritual life is all caught up with the wife. And as soon as something happens where that's taken away, then all of a sudden their spiritual life unravels. And you could go down the list. You could talk about children with their parents. As long as they're under their parents' rule, they're following the Lord. But as soon as they get a taste of freedom, they go and do their own thing. You could think of all different types of scenarios, but the end result is the same, that a person doesn't really have a relationship with God. They have a superficial relationship with God that's really pointed towards another individual or another group of people. And we can tell usually if our spirituality is grounded in God by the fact that we continue to endure to serve God and remain faithful to Him, no matter what people are doing around us, even the people that we aspire to be like and people that we look up to. Yes, it's great to have people who we can imitate and emulate, who are strong spiritual people, but at the same time, we have to have our own faith as well that would remain true even if those people that we look up to were to fall away. And so we should be encouraged by this story of Jeremiah to say, you know what, I need to make sure I have my own faith, and that I know whom I have believed, and the one that I've been convinced is Christ, the Messiah. And I should be serving God because of who God is, not because of who this particular individual is that I might be wrapping my spiritual life into. And so let's be encouraged to have our own faith, to move forward with the Lord, and to serve Him all the days of our lives. With that, guys, I do thank you for watching the video today. Hope you guys have a great day. Love you guys. God bless.